All right, now we about to get into some nerdy stuff. There's some movie stuff. Art of the opening scene. I saw this and I was like, I want to watch this, but maybe I should watch it with y'all, bro. Let's get into it.
In today's video, we'll break down the creative ways that writers and directors set the stage for a story and hook their audience.
Okay. It's Tenet, right?
And it all starts with the opening scene. The first scene is the most valuable real estate a film has to offer.
Congratulations! You got yourself caught! Sir, now what's the next step of your master plan?
Crashing this plane.
It should immediately hook the audience.
Crashing this plane. Yeah, this is pretty alright.
Perhaps the most obvious example of how to hook an audience, well,
Calm down, Doctor. Now's not the time for fear.
is to start with a bang.
That comes later.
Boom. Fun fact, that's a dummy. I think that's a dummy too. It might be, it might not be. But this is definitely a dummy. Look at the way he's gripping the thing. It's not a human. It's not Christian Bale. It's a dummy. I'm going to slow it down for y'all just in case. Just in case y'all don't believe me.
Time for fear.
Is to start with a bang.
That comes later.
Come on. Boom. See, look. Look at that hand. Look at that hand. It's broken. He sprained that hand. Look. Huh.
Commonly used in the blockbuster action flick, the opening action sequence is meant to grab
Tom
you.
Cruise is crazy, bro.
And sometimes has very little to do with the actual plot.
Tom Cruise is better than Jackie Chan. Like, if we're talking about just purely stunts and like stardom and like Jackie's a GOAT, but I think Tom is like he's good enough to where he's like surpassed him. I don't think Jackie would do half the things Tom has done, to be honest with you. But he's still an impressive actor, of course.
Like in this opening from The Dark Knight.
Stunt performer. Yep, this is good too, bro. Best superhero movie of all time.
It might not move the story in a big way.
Where's the alarm guy?
Boss told me when the guy was done, I should take him out. One less share, right?
Funny, told me the same thing.
Funny, you told me something similar.
No!
But in 5 pages, we have a dynamic action sequence and a truly memorable introduction to our villain.
I believe whatever doesn't kill you
Makes
simply
you
makes you
stranger.
Skyfall,
I've never seen
on
this
the other
movie
hand,
before.
focuses on the hero.
I need to watch the James Bond movies.
And it does so with a 10-minute chase sequence.
That's rude. Why do you talk to people's house like that?
Again, it's a white-knuckle sequence that grabs you with spectacle.
I may have a shot. It's not clean.
Until our hero falls.
Take the shot. Take the bloody shot.
Oh! Is he dead or no? Wait, what the heck?
And while we're sure Bond isn't dead,
007 reporting for duty.
M giving the order informs Bond's character for the rest of the story.
What was it you said? Take the
This is-
bloody shot.
This is spoiling me,
I
to
made
be
a
honest.
judgment.
Sorry.
What I love about Nicole.
That's
This
Marriage
opening to
Story.
Marriage Story and its home video aesthetic tells us so much about the characters.
Call him.
She always knows the right thing
I
to
should
do when
watch
it
this
comes to
movie.
difficult family shit.
Call him.
I get stuck in my ways, and she knows when to push me and when to leave me alone.
We immediately know who these people
Adam
are.
Driver took all of
because
Adrian
we know
Brody's
what
roles.
they care about.
What I love about Charlie. Charlie is undaunted. He never lets other people's opinions or any setbacks keep him from what he wants to do.
In 8.5 pages, we get a crash course in Charlie and Nicole's marriage. Their relationship, it's pitiful.
Who is this dude narrating? Like, I'm gonna get on him for a second. Like, bro, this is not a Dr. Seuss book, bro. This is not the Grinch, bro. Like, who do you think you are? Talking about some, what did he say? What did he say?
Any setbacks keep him from what he wants to do.
In 8.5 pages, we get a crash course in Charlie and Nicole's marriage.
In 8.5 pages, we get a crash course in Charlie and Nicole's marriage. Like, bro, stop. Stop. Unless you about to give me some candy or something, like, bro, stop, bro. Well, I'm not hating on this dude. He got a lovely voice, and I'm actually enjoying it a lot.
Their relationship, its pitfalls.
She is a mother who plays, really plays. Never says it's too much. And it must be too much some of the time.
He disappears into his own world.
What's
Stop.
He and Henry are alike in that way.
Let's stop right there.
But on page 9,
who wants to start?
we find out that it is failing.
I'm not going to read this out loud.
As we mediate your separation and eventual divorce, things can get quite contentious.
Without this hyper-focused introduction, our sympathy for this couple would be lacking, and their demise less tragic.
I don't know if I'm ever gonna get married, to be honest with you. Y'all think you get married?
Uncut Gems, however.
I'm a block away.
Where the f*** are you, man?
I'm not getting
A
married,
movie
bro. I don't
about
know.
wheeling and dealing in New York.
I'm not a fucking athlete. This is my fucking way. This is how I win. All right?
Opens with an excavation scene in Ethiopia. But why? Because the movie revolves around the mysterious effects of this gem.
Uncut Gems.
Why's it got so many colors in it, man? What is this?
That's the thing. They say you can see the whole universe in opals. That's how fucking old they are.
Holy
I've been telling you.
That's stupid.
We need to understand its fascination.
It's a cool rock,
the hope
but that's
it
all
represents.
The stone will really connect with this, man. I feel like I'm gonna have 40 or 50 on this, man.
That's that.
You understand that?
And the violence that follows it.
Being so thick-headed, I'm
in public is crazy.
How one man's gain
Casey having fun.
is another's loss.
Right.
The
Don't
foundation
gamble.
laid in these opening moments impacts the way we view the gem, the characters, and the power it holds over them.
Feel it, feel it, feel it. Come on. He's got the gem. He's got the gem.
Bro,
Feel
this
it.
freaking movie was crazy, man. Watch it if you haven't.
For downtown Los Angeles, overnight lows of 70.
La La Land. Dun, 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 dun,
Now,
dun, dun,
let's look at
dun,
opening
dun,
scenes
dun,
that forego plot and characters and aim straight for tone. Let's look at this scene from La La Land.
To be honest, I'm not a fan of La La Land as a musical, but I am a fan of it as a movie and a concept. None of the songs really hit, to be honest. None of them. I can't like remember. Well, maybe I like the dun 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 dun, and that's about it. Other than that, though, that's literally it.
Summer Sunday nights, we sink into our seats right as they dimmed out all the lights.
The power of the crowd, the lyrics, the excitement, the vibrant outfits, and then we are suddenly thrown back into reality, the daily grind of LA, and only then introduced to our two leads.
The end of this movie is crazy too. Watch it if you haven't.
A half page of script and a 4-minute sequence later, the juxtaposition of fantasy and reality we would normally expect from a musical is established. La La Land strikes a single, consistent note. In contrast, Get Out blends horror.
Jordan Peele's best movie. It hasn't been topped. Us? No, definitely not Us. Nope, nope. Definitely not Nope. Nope is a good movie though. It's better than Us. See, my list goes Get Out, 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 Get Out. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Then Us. Actually, no. It goes nope, 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 nope. Dot, 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 dot. Then Us. Us was just so disappointing, and it had the best trailer. That's the worst part. It had the best trailer out of all three. Let me remind y'all real quick. Let me remind you. I could come and find ya. Oops. Look, Us trailer. I can't spell, my bad. Us trailer. This one. I got 5 on it. Like, bro, this is a good trailer. Let me remind y'all real quick.
What does I got 5 on it mean?
It's about drugs.
It's not about drugs. It's a dope song. Don't do drugs.
Get in rhythm.
And she's off rhythm. Peep that.
There you go. There you go.
Gazer, gazer. Bro, listen to the music, bro.
Can't believe how big they've got.
Did you hear Gabe got a boat?
He's kidding, right?
He's not kidding. Hey, I think it's vodka o'clock.
Oh, yeah.
Where's Jason?
Bro, this... Look. Look.
Jason! Where were you? I didn't know if you were lost. Stick with me, and I'll keep you safe.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun,
There's a family in our driveway.
dun, dun,
Probably
dun,
the neighbors.
dun, dun,
What else, do you
dun.
have a family? Can I help you?
This is so good.
Zora, put your shoes on.
If you want to get crazy, we can get crazy.
Extra. He's doing all that. He just unlocked the door. This is so good. Look at this.
What are you people?
It's us.
It's them. It's them.
They look exactly like us. They think like us. They know where we are.
Ha 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 ha. And it's crazy. This is why you gotta pay attention. This is why you gotta pay attention. This scene is backwards. They put it backwards to trick us to think that he was walking out of the fire. But if you look, he's walking in the movie, he's walking into the fire but backwards. Look at the flames. Look at the flames. They're going backwards. See? That was cool. That's cool to check. That's cool to see.
We need to move and keep moving. They won't stop until they kill us. Or we kill them.
Yep. Yeah.
Be careful.
Yep. Good movie, bro. I mean, it's not a good movie. It's a good trailer, bro. It's an alright movie. But sucks because Get Out
Comedy.
is so freaking
I got
good.
hypnotized last
Beginning
night.
to end.
Bruh, I don't care if the bitches are Yana Van Zant, okay? She can't fix my motherfucking life. You ain't getting in my head.
And social commentary.
Why us? Huh? Why black people?
The tone established in the opening scene prepares us for this hybrid
I didn't
genre.
even realize this was
What
him
we
in the
see
beginning from my
reminds
first
us of
time watching.
countless horror films An isolated character walking through a dark neighborhood.
Out here in this creepy, confusing
suburb.
Girl, so serious though. I feel like a sore thumb out here.
Andre jokes about the situation,
right,
which lightens the mood.
Talk to you soon.
His assault places us firmly back into a thriller.
Bro, yo, hey!
I'm running. As soon as I see that, I'm running. I ain't confronting him. I'm just running.
But then the soundtrack rises in the mix. We hear a pop standard from the 40s with rather ominous lyrics, given the context.
That's crazy.
In the original script, the driver was described as listening to a French language tutorial, but the effect is the same. In 4.5 pages, the mix of comedy and horror is the perfect setup for a story that crosses genre and prepares us for a complicated and multi-layered message.
Good to see another brother around here.
Yes, of course it is.
And my first time watching, I didn't even realize I was him.
Wait.
Whether it be a whimsical music piece or a high-octane action scene, you really can do anything in your opening scene. You can use flashbacks.
It began with the forging of the great rings.
I've never seen The Lord of the Rings.
3 were given to the elves, immortal, wisest, and fairest of all beings.
Flash forwards.
Oh no! Okay. What the?
Ai, moleque, segura a galera pra mim! A galera! Não corre não, pô!
Uma fotografia podia mudar minha vida, mas na cidade de Deus, se correr o bicho pega e se ficar o bicho come. E sempre foi assim, desde que eu era criança.
I'm
sorry, did someone say my name?
Metaphors.
Parasite. The most WTF movie, like what just happened? What is happening? I was not prepared for that, to be honest. I'm not spoiling it for y'all. Just didn't see it. See it though, it's on Hulu, I believe.
Bookends.
I haven't seen this. Oh wait, yeah, I have. Inception. Interstellar is better than Inception.
Red herrings.
It didn't make sense that I'd be there.
I've never seen
this. These guys were hardcore hijackers. But there I was.
Dang, I got spoiled!
Besides,
that sucks,
it was
man.
Fun. I got to make like I was notorious.
See, this part on YouTube is a classic. Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all. I've seen that scene, like the bloopers of that scene. Look, where is it? Lineup scene? No. I guess yes, the lineup scene, but like the funny part, not the. Oh, see, I haven't seen the movie before. The lineup scene, the original, like in the movie, is actually like, it's like the bloopers. You know what I'm talking about? Like they messed up so much, but it was like so good at the same time that they just kept it in. Like their laughs and stuff are genuine.
I mean, these guys were hardcore hijackers. But there I was.
This is like the only scene I've ever seen from this movie, bro.
I wasn't scared. I knew I hadn't done
telling.
anything they could do me for. Besides, it was fun. I got to make like I was notorious.
Dang, why's the quality so bad, bro? Hold on. Nah. Which one did I pick? Pick this one real quick. There it is.
You all know the drill. When
It's
your
kind
number
of
is
better.
called, step forward and repeat the phrase you've been given. Understand? Number 1, step forward.
Hand me the keys, you fucking cocksucker.
Number 2, step forward.
It was this guy. He changed like everything and how like everybody was feeling at the time. Like he sets everything in motion. Watch.
Give me the fucking keys, you fucking cocksucker, motherfucker!
Knock it off. Get back. Number
That wasn't
3,
in the
step
script. That
forward.
wasn't planned.
Hand me the keys, you cocksucker.
In English, please.
Excuse me.
In English.
I like the way he said "excuse me" there for some reason.
You cocksucker.
He said "excuse me." I like the way he said that.
You cocksucker.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
In English.
That's how I need to be.
Hand me the fucking keys, you cocksucker. What the fuck?
Number 4, step forward.
It was bullshit. The whole rap was a setup.
Hand me the keys, you fucking cocksucker.
It was all the cops' fault. You don't put guys like that into a room together. Who knows what can happen?
Hand me the keys, you fucking cocksucker.
Yeah, I need to see that movie too. Is it on anything? Let me check right now. The Usual Suspects. Should we have a watch along? It's on. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Stop. See, look, like, oh, yes, I can watch it on Amazon. Okay. If y'all want to do a watch along, we can do a watch along for sure. It can't be today, though. It cannot be today. Maybe it can be today. I don't know. Depending on, I don't know. Maybe we can do it today. Yeah, I need to see that movie.
All right, you all know the drill.
Give me the fucking keys, you fucking cocksucker, motherfucker!
Knock it off. Get back. Number 3, step forward.
Look at him looking at him. Look at him. Bro, this is why I wish I had friends still. Like, bro, the laughs like you get out of this is just so cool, bro. It's fun.
Hand me the keys, you cocksucker.
Those and the uncontrollable laughter is just
Hand me the fucking keys, you cocksucker. What the fuck?
it's unbeatable,
Hand
bro.
me the keys, you fucking cocksucker.
Or MacGuffins.
The rabbit's foot, where is it?
I gave it to you.
Ethan.
I think
Where's
I've
the
only
rabbit's
seen
foot?
like 2 Mission Impossible movies. I need to watch the whole series.
What are you saying? That wasn't it? What I gave you?
I'm gonna count to 10. You're gonna tell
This
me
guy's a
the
good
rabbit's
actor.
foot.
I think he died though.
Or she died.
I know where the rabbit's foot is. I can help you.
What are some of your
Orange, I
favorite
need to
opening
see that
scenes and
too.
sequences?
So many movies I need to see. We're gonna do a watch along with all of them, bro. Obviously, I can't show the freaking movie on stream. Obviously. But we can like sync up the audios or sync up the timestamp or something like that. But obviously I can't show the movie or else I'm gonna get sued or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Or my freaking channel's gonna get taken down.
I know where the rabbit's foot is. I can help you.
What are some of your favorite opening scenes and sequences, and why? Tell us in the comments below.
Mine is probably Guardians.
For more examples of iconic opening.
That's probably. Oh yeah, Watchmen is a pretty good opening scene too. Should we just watch opening scenes now? Hold up though, there's a part 2. Let's just watch part 2. Let's watch part 2.
When telling a story, it's important to hook your audience. To make it impossible
part
to leave
3.
before they see how it plays out.
We watching all these right now? We're watching them all right now. I don't care, bro.
The opening scene of a movie is crucial for this reason.
That's the Hurt Locker, I think.
In our previous opening scenes video, we explored various methods filmmakers use to begin their stories.
Yeah. They go Ice Spice.
Today, we'll be examining 6 more ways to open your film.
I've only seen the Wolf of Wall Street ones. What do we watch? Hold up, this music is bumping. Hold on.
Sometimes you need to start before.
Bro, the first time I watched Creed, I am so happy I watched that, bro. Like, I think I watched it like 3 times that exact same day illegally on my laptop. On my Chromebook. Like, bruh, that movie is so freaking good. The sequel is disappointing, but like, bro, that first movie is untouchable. I think that first movie is honestly up there as one of like the best Rocky movies. At least like top 3, easily. Easily top 3, easily. That Creed 1 is so good. Watch it. Michael B. Jordan is always good.
Sometimes you need to start before the beginning.
And I think this movie single-handedly like got me interested in boxing.
With a prologue of the past that has direct influence on what happens in the present. This is called a flashback.
Yep.
A scene that takes place before the events of the rest of the film.
I don't have no father. He passed before you were born, but you had a father.
A father?
What was his name?
Creed.
The technique can serve many purposes, but first and foremost, it shows us a formative experience for our protagonist, something in their past that motivates their character.
That movie is so hype, bro.
Or haunts them.
Ooh, Spider-Verse.
Spider-Man, Into the Spider-Verse, uses a flashback to summarize the legend of its titular character.
All right, let's do this one last time. My name is Peter Parker. I was bitten by a radioactive spider.
Yep.
And for 10 years, I've
pretty
been
good,
the
bro.
one and only Spider-Man.
This gives us a solid foundation before this introduction of the multiverse turns it all upside down.
Right.
I thought I was the only one. You're like me.
I don't want to be.
I don't think you have a choice, kiddo.
A Quiet Place
What is this?
opens long after an alien invasion in a
Aliens.
post-apocalyptic world.
Oh, A Quiet Place.
Now the sequel uses a flashback to show us how it all started. The day everything changed. This sequence accomplishes a few things at once. We get to see the Abbott family's idyllic life before the invasion.
Yeah.
What was that?
I don't know. I don't know what that was.
I'm gonna take the kids home, okay?
Okay, yeah, my truck's up on Main Street, so.
Okay. All right,
See you
everybody
there.
in. Let's go.
We get a front row seat during the initial attack.
Bro.
And we kickstart the movie with white-knuckle action.
Bro.
But instead of starting in
Quiet
the
Place
past,
1 is better.
you might want to start in the future. That means you're beginning with a flash forward. A flash
I haven't
forward
seen
is a
this
scene.
movie, y'all. I haven't seen it. I don't want to spoil myself. Like, there's so many movies, like good, like classic movies, that I just haven't seen. And it's specifically because I want to react to it with y'all. That's the whole reason I want to. That's the whole reason, bro. I want to react to it with y'all. I want y'all to see my reaction. You know what I'm saying?
Route he took to achieve his immodest success. But a flash forward isn't the only opening that can tease the audience. Our next type of opening is closely related to the flash forward.
Okay.
In medias res. In medias res is Latin for in the midst of things.
Right.
And this type of beginning will often skip over a large portion of the story,
he
including
dead.
the inciting incident.
Oh.
In Mission Impossible, Ghost Protocol, this is the very first scene, but we know nothing about this situation. Who is this guy?
Isn't that Tom
and
Cruise?
what's in the envelope?
He's wearing like a face thing.
In medias res and flash forward openings are actually very similar. Like a flash forward, we jump ahead in time, but the difference is how we fill in the gaps.
Dead. Oh.
The flash forward will often go back to restart the story from the true beginning, but within medias res openings, there is often less recap.
Man.
They can use production design.
We need another horror movie. There hasn't been a good horror movie in a minute that like everybody talks about.
It's been 2 months since Patient Zero took a bite of a contaminated burger at a gas and gulp.
Or even flashbacks to catch the audience up.
When you're afraid of everything that's out there, you quit going out there. Which is what happened to me before Zombieland.
That's way too much tissue.
Friday night, 3rd straight week indoors. World of Warcraft.
But usually, we simply start in the middle and keep going forward from there.
Star Wars is overrated, bro. Like, Darth Vader is also overrated. Like, y'all really hyped him up as like the best villain in all of like film history and all of like fiction. No, he is not the greatest villain in all of fiction. Y'all just hyped him up. Y'all are just like so like high off of your like nostalgia that you can't like see. You can't see what I see. Y'all hyped him up, and I was excited to see Darth Vader. Like, I'm like, okay. Like, around the time Mandalorian came out, I was like, okay, let me watch these Star Wars movies. I haven't seen them. I watch it, and I'm like, bro, Darth Vader isn't even doing nothing, bro. He's not even doing nothing crazy. But y'all hyped him up for literally like 40 years, and y'all still hyping him up. Like, no, bro. Thanos better, bro. Heath Ledger's Joker better, bro. How about that? Freaking Voldemort is better than Darth Vader, bro. Like, come on.
Star Wars Episode 4,
He's
A
cool,
New Hope, also throws us into the middle of a pursuit without much context.
That's pure
the opening
nostalgia.
crawl gives us a bit of information, but we skipped over what would have been the entire first act. These questions will be answered eventually, but the immediate action is used to convince the audience to go along for the ride.
Return of the Jedi is the best of the first trilogy, by the way.
Now, instead of dropping us into the middle of the story, our next type puts us in the middle of the mind.
What is it, Mr. Frodo?
Mr. Frodo, get your hand off my shoulder, bro.
A great way to build intrigue and subvert
That's Bob from
expectations
Stranger
is to
Things.
start with a dream.
Just a dream.
Mm-hmm. It was only just a dream. Yep.
Dreams lay out what is dominating your main character's psyche. Using abstract symbolism
the
and
Babadook?
imagery
What
to
is
put
this?
us directly in their subconscious.
No, actually, what is this, bro? This is the Babadook, right?
Mom!
Yep.
I have the dream
I
again.
couldn't get through the Babadook. I need to rewatch
The
it.
Cell opens with a child psychologist conducting
Oh
a
my
therapy
gosh, she
session
is so fine.
inside a patient's mind. Vanilla Sky opens with a dream sequence that is immediately captivating. We're introduced to a man obsessed with his looks and his success. This character has everything, which is echoed in the song choice.
I'm guessing the actual character doesn't have anything. It's the opposite. This is just
All
Tom
seems
Cruise.
relatively normal until David is entirely alone.
Oh, what? Wait, what? Why are you running? What is this music? What the? What
Vanilla
the?
Sky establishes its main character's obsessions and fears, while also establishing a motif in the film, the mix of dreams with reality.
Even in my dreams, I'm an idiot who knows he's about to wake up to reality.
Idiot. No, that's an actual problem, though.
An opening scene can also set up expectations rather than subvert them.
Oscar Isaac.
A bookend is an opening scene that is similar or identical to the final scene.
A rifle on my shoulder.
Okay.
And a dagger in my hand.
Okay. I want to learn how to play guitar too.
If I had wings like Nora's dove.
By pairing the beginning and ending this way, the audience is able to see the entire story in a new context. Has this character grown, or are they stuck in their same old ways? It's also an effective way to mark just how much has changed during the film, or how everything is exactly the same. In Gone Girl, we begin and end with two nearly identical shots of Amy. The first is more neutral, but suggests an innocent or subservient wife.
Right.
Then, Amy reveals her true self.
What do you mean? I haven't seen this either. What the?
And we can't help but see this last shot as a bit more sinister, with a tiny...
Oh, is that like another man? She killed the others?
devilish
Wait,
smirk.
what? I need to see this.
What have we
movie
done
too.
to each other?
I swear I've seen a lot of movies, y'all.
The dynamics of their marriage have certainly changed, but they're back to square one.
Same person. Okay.
For now. 1917 has a particularly powerful bookend.
I still need
The
to
film
see this.
opens
Yes,
with two
I know,
lance
I know.
corporals, William and Tom, catching some sleep in a picturesque field.
Blake. Blake.
Sorry, Sarge.
Pick a man. Bring your kit.
Yes, Sarge.
Then they're tasked with an
I need to
impossible
see this,
mission
bro.
that puts them through hell.
Spoiler alert.
Your orders.
Oh! Thank you. I appreciate that, bro.
What if instead of giving your audience a hint of what's to
W
come,
video
you want to
person.
deliberately mislead them? Enter the red herring. A plot device that creates expectations that are designed to mislead the
Christopher
audience.
Nolan's first
so
film, right?
when the truth is revealed, it will have maximum impact. Think of Psycho, where we establish our lead character, Marion, along with her goals to pay her boyfriend's debts so they can get married.
A couple of years and my debts will be paid off. If she ever remarries, the alimony stops.
Oh, Sam, let's get married.
I need to see some classic movies too, like classic.
The audience
movies.
becomes invested in Marion and her
Alfred
plight,
Hitchcock
and we expect to see her through to the end.
era. Ah! Wait, I know she dies at the end. That's not really a spoiler. It's like the most iconic scene in like all of film history, isn't it? Is it not?
Until
This is iconic. Dun, 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 dun. Stab, stab, dead, dead, dead. This is the end of the movie, though? That's so random.
a great red herring opening scene can also be found in Shutter Island.
Oh, I haven't. Oh my god, I need to see movies, bro. Like we gonna be watching movies on this channel. I swear to God, we will. Because I need to see so many of them. I've been holding back because I know there's like people like me who watch reactions on YouTube, and they want to be like, they want to like relive their first time through the reactor. You know what I'm talking about? Like when you watch somebody react to Avengers Infinity War, or you watch a audience reaction to Spider-Man No Way Home or something like that. Like you want to relive that experience, That's what I'm trying to give y'all by waiting on all these movies,
Now,
bro.
remember that many of these types of opening scenes can be combined for even more dynamic storytelling.
Matrix.
The Matrix Reloaded is both a flash forward and a dream.
Dang. Oh, dang.
12 Monkeys starts with a
12
dream,
Monkeys,
flashback, flash forward hybrid.
Dang. the freaking shooter? Oh.
Everybody be
cool,
this is a robbery! Pulp Fiction is both in medias res, but also a flash forward.
Every one of you motherfuckers! You got that?
Fuck this. In the bag.
What was in the case? What do you guys think was in the case? Gold bars?
What other examples of these opening scenes did we miss?
I haven't seen Hot
What
Fuzz.
types should be covered
I don't
next
think
time?
Hot Fuzz is a
Let
very
us
good
know in
movie.
the comments. You can
Not funny,
flash
it is.
back to our catalog of videos.
Bro, they have part 3, bruh. They haven't shown a single Marvel movie. It's crazy. All right, this is the last one. We're gonna watch the rest. I cannot talk. We're gonna subscribe to them right now. Like the video. Yep. We're gonna be
When
watching
telling
more
a
of
story,
this guy.
it's
I like
important
this
to
guy.
hook your audience, to make it impossible to leave before they see
Children
how
of
it plays
men.
out. The opening scene of a movie is crucial for this reason. In our previous opening scenes videos, we explored various methods filmmakers use to begin their stories.
Give me the fucking keys, you fucking sucker motherfucker!
Knock it off. Get back.
Today, we'll explore even more ways to grab an audience's attention.
Ooh,
I got places
Deadpool.
to be,
Finally.
a face to fix, and bad guys to
They
kill.
showed The Dark Knight and said, forget superhero movies. Like, Watchmen is a perfect example. That's a fantastic opening scene. Bro, that opening scene in Watchmen introduced me to freaking Bob Dylan. Hold on, let me see if he uses it. If he doesn't use it, I'm about to show you right now. Nope. Look, I'm about to show y'all right now the opening scene of Watchmen. It's really good.
On a scale of 0 to 10, 0 meaning impossibility, 10 meaning complete metaphysical certitude, what are the chances the Russians will actually attack the United States?
What's
Pat
up, my boy?
Buchanan.
We're watching the Watchmen opening
The
scene, bro.
Soviets would never risk going to war.
It's
when
too
we
good.
have
It's
a
too good.
walking nuclear deterrent on our side.
Well, you're referring, of course, to Dr. Manhattan. But does Dr. Manhattan's existence guarantee world peace? Eleanor Clift.
Like it's slowly building it's introducing you to the world and stuff.
Record amounts of nuclear weapons.
You don't think it's all just posturing?
Maybe the reason why the Soviets are doing these bomb tests is because they feel
She said
threatened by
because.
Dr. Manhattan, cornered.
Yep.
Maybe the whole world feels like that.
This is where it gets crazy.
Soviet ships have violated the territorial waters.
This, oh, it's Nat King Cole. Yeah, this scene introduced me to this song. It's such a good scene, bro. It's unforgettable, literally. I love Watchmen. I think it's probably Zack Snyder's like best movie. I haven't seen 300.
Just a matter of time, I suppose.
Like, look, this is gripping. Zack Snyder just knows how to do action, bro.
It's incredible.
Think.
That someone so unforgettable fixed it all. Unforgettable too.
He's really getting mollywopped. That is crazy. Think. Why is he so strong? Ooh! Like he really is beating him. Zack Snyder knows how to do action. I don't know why he has to direct. I don't know why he has to write films. Why can't he just be a freaking like stunt coordinator or something like that? So, ooh. Ah. It's all a joke.
It's a joke. It's all a joke.
And forevermore.
Classic. That's the image.
That's how you stay.
Oh!
That's why, darling.
Bro, that is crazy. He is so strong. Jesus Christ. He could have just slit his throat. He could have did something. He threw him out the window. Maybe for it to look like a suicide? Honestly forgot. What you mean? Zach is good. Look, I'm not on Zach's pee like that, bro. I'm not on his pecker, okay? I can admit that Zack Snyder's Justice League, I'm not even a fan of Zack Snyder's Justice League. Like, it's a good movie. It's definitely better than the first Justice League by Joss Whedon, but like people saying like it's better than Infinity War, like they tripping. They definitely tripping. It's a good movie, but like, come on,
Let's
best
look at our first
comic
technique,
book film of all
the
time. Y'all
newsreel.
tripping, bro.
Before TV, audiences watched the news in movie theaters. This was called a newsreel.
Batman vs Superman is just okay.
While this tradition is now lost,
a series of explosions.
Some films will opt to open with a newsreel of their own.
All of humanity is at stake.
The newsreel can establish massive amounts of exposition within just a few pages, helping to situate the audience within a new world.
Hold up, I'm looking at my chat.
This is a fight that can be won.
It's bleeping out your words. I don't know why it's doing that.
New jacket technology and limited amount of training.
I'm gonna change that.
Create super soldiers.
News clips can act as a bullet-pointed list of everything an audience needs to know to get the story started.
I'm okay with cuss words.
Our lead story.
The world was stunned today by the death of Diego Ricardo, the youngest person on the planet.
In the opening scene of Children of Men, the newsreel is diegetic, or, in other words, experienced by the characters.
Wrinkly? Dang, girl!
It highlights the two most important elements of the plot: the immigration crisis.
The Homeland Security.
Hold on a second.
Or,
oh, I thought that was OJ for a second.
in other words, experienced by the characters.
Not tell me that don't look like OJ.
It highlights the two most important elements of the plot: the immigration crisis.
The Homeland Security Bill is ratified. After 8 years, British borders will remain closed. The deportation of illegal immigrants will continue.
Okay.
And the fertility crisis.
Who is this actor? He looks familiar, but also not familiar.
Him as the world's youngest person.
He's like Mel
These
Gibson
aren't
and
minor
Jake
details.
Gyllenhaal.
They are major
mixed
plot
together.
points that will eventually collide.
She's pregnant. Now you know what's at stake.
Often, newsreels are just for the audience, but by opening with a diegetic newsreel, Children of Men establishes how important this news story is to the inhabitants of its world.
2027 is only.
It also establishes
basically 4
its
years
whole
away. That is
concept
crazy.
premise,
Oops.
all within the first minute.
Diego Ricardo, the youngest person on the planet, was 18 years, 4 months, 20
Wait,
days.
what?
Let's turn to a favorite opening scene technique for a different genre.
Okay, what is this? Rick?
Starting with the
Bro, I don't know
crime
this
is
movie.
a classic way to open a mystery. With this opening, the audience watches the pivotal events taking place, which the protagonist will investigate for the rest of the film. Knives Out opens with the discovery of a dead body.
Well, Knives Out. The sequel is coming out really soon. Hold up, the sequel is actually around the corner. Hold on. Knives Out 2. When does that come out? November 23rd. Yeah, it's right around the corner. It's going to be in theaters for a short time, but it's a Netflix original. So it's going to be on Netflix too. Okay.
Director Ryan
Definitely gotta watch
Johnson
that.
uses inserts to highlight certain elements of the crime scene.
Oh my god, what
giving
the
us
heck?
clues that may be useful later in the film.
Why didn't y'all tell me? When did the screen change? I didn't change the screen. Bro, I did not change the screen. What the heck? I did not change the screen, bro. What? Oh, I see what it was. It was one of my keybinds. See? My bad. I did not mean to do that. My bad, my bad, my bad, my bad. I'm new to this.
Technique for a different genre.
I need to change them. I need to change them.
Starting with the crime is a classic way to open a mystery. With this opening, the audience watches the pivotal offense taking place, which the protagonist will investigate for the rest of the film. Knives Out opens with the discovery of a dead body.
Yep, that's a lot of blood.
Director Ryan Johnson uses inserts to highlight certain elements of the crime scene.
I'm hungry.
Giving us clues that may be useful later in the film. Opening with the crime is all about revealing and concealing information. David Fincher begins Zodiac by faithfully recreating one of the first Zodiac killings with painstaking detail.
Really?
The setting, the victims,
Zodiac was cool. I was kind of disappointed by it a little bit.
and the killer's methods.
We opted to have the silencer because it was in the police report that it was a silencer, and also to, you know, again show that the silencer was probably homemade. And
wait, how would they know it's a silencer?
By opening with a tantalizing crime, David Fincher shows the audience what the protagonists are up against. Zodiac's random victims and precise methods will eventually put everyone on alert. Opening with a crime is a great way to set the plot in motion.
Sucker Punch, Zack Snyder.
Sets the
I've only seen this movie once. Bro, I was only ever interested in this movie because the antagonist, I mean not the antagonist, the protagonist and like the other characters were hot. That was literally it. That was all I was interested in. I don't care about none of the action. It was just hot girls doing hot stuff, bro. And I have never seen the movie again after that. And that was like, what, like 10 years ago? I don't even know when this movie came out. I don't remember a single detail in this movie.
Means opening with a scarring experience that informs a character for the rest of the film. Often, the tragic event will set the internal conflict for the hero, something that will haunt them as they move through the main plot. In Avengers Endgame, a tragic opener also serves as a reminder.
It took him 3 parts to mention a single Marvel film, bro. Dang.
When Infinity War ended, half the world's population had been wiped out. Opening the sequel with a small-scale version of this moment reminds us of the human stakes of Thanos' actions.
Yeah, this is pretty good.
While also providing Hawkeye with the motivation that fuels him for the rest of the film.
I've got a job to do.
Arrival also opens with the loss of a child, but toward different ends. Louise's character is informed not just by the loss, but by the memory of loss.
Memory is a strange thing. It doesn't work like I thought it did.
See, I want to make movies one day and write for films one day, but like, I need to like learn.
While we watch a tragedy unfold, the narration focuses on
I just want to get to the end product,
an
bro.
integral element of the movie.
Learning takes
I remember
effort.
moments in the middle.
I love you. I hate you!
The sequence is dreamlike to evoke the feeling of recollections.
And this was the end.
So while Arrival's tragedy pulls on the audience's heartstrings by showing a character's formative loss, it also establishes a key theme that will be investigated throughout the rest of the film.
That hair CGI is pretty bad.
I don't understand. Who is this child?
Opening with tragedy immediately imbues a character with a past and a motivation, all while also getting an audience emotionally invested. Now, beyond plot and character, let's look at an opening scene technique designed for location.
This man literally wears black Air
Opening
Forces.
with the setting allows an audience to settle into the movie's world.
and signals to viewers that this place is crucial to the rest of the film, becoming almost a character of its own.
The Shining. Ooh.
Ridley Scott's Alien begins with a haunting tour of the Nostromo.
The Nostromo?
And the claustrophobic confines that will soon trap the crew with a deadly adversary.
When is Alien even supposed to take place? Like what time period?
Boogie Nights, meanwhile, throws us into the excess of the 1970s adult entertainment capital. A great opening setting sequence can establish themes in addition to place.
John C. Reilly? Ooh, Wally.
Wally begins by introducing two settings, outer space
There's a slick town, Barnaby.
and Earth. By beginning in outer space,
That's
the
about to be
film
Earth in 5
establishes
years.
the exciting possibilities that
You think
lay
I'm
ahead
playing?
for Wally, in comparison to the humdrum life he is leading on Earth.
Put on your Sunday clothes, there's lots of
out there.
Gliding across Earth's surface, the film places us in a dark future, one where our planet has become a deserted trash heap.
No, that's not a dark future. This is
By the time the
actually
camera
our
reaches
future.
Wally, the scope of the opening has emphasized the futility
If we don't
of his work.
get it together, bro.
Opening with not one, but two settings allows the film to build its environmental themes, hint at the adventures Wally has in store.
Bro, a freaking robot found love before I did. That's
Establish its
crazy.
futuristic world.
Wow. Nah, because now I kind of hate this movie now. Like, what is that? I want somebody
Starting
to
your
love
film
me.
with a setting can establish the overall world. But our next opener establishes a character's world.
Office Space.
Corporate accounts payable, Nina speaking. Just a moment.
Who's this actor? He looks familiar.
Payable, Nina speaking. Just a moment.
Opening with a day in the life is a great way to start a character-driven film. Watching a protagonist go through their typical routines can show us their key character traits.
Track is a classic.
Are they messy and lost? Or do they have everything figured out?
Morning, Mr. Brett.
It's not funny. If you genuinely think Pee-wee is funny, like Mr. Bean is funny, bro, like you need to be like, I don't even know. You need to be like analyzed or something like that by some doctors. This trash is not funny, bro. It was never funny. This is honestly like for like toddlers. It's not funny. It's really not. Like, shut up, bro.
In The Devil Wears Prada, we get a montage of daily routines that shows us just how much of an outsider Andy is from the world of fashion.
Andy. Name your kid Andy, your female kid.
Without any dialogue, we
Andy
understand
Andy.
Andy's
It's
position in this
messed
world,
up.
and we are fully primed for her character's central conflict. A day in the life can also establish a baseline of normalcy, so we can see how much the character is forced to change over the course of the plot.
I think this is the
This
first
is a
movie I
story
saw.
about a man named
Joaquin
Harold
Phoenix.
Crick and his wristwatch.
For example, in Stranger Than Fiction, the opening
This is the Will
showcases
Ferrell one, right?
Harold's extremely specific routine. The narration adds to the feeling of droning
How did they
repetition.
do that?
For 12 years, Harold would brush each of his
Yeah, I watched
32
this.
teeth
Pretty good movie, watch
76
it.
times.
I think it's on Netflix right now.
38 times back and forth, 38 times up and down.
And the graphics surrounding Harold highlight just how calculated the phases of his day are, each more boring than the last.
Every weekday. for
This is the
12
life I'm
years,
trying not to
Harold
live
would run
right
at a
now.
rate of nearly 57
So I'm gonna
steps
need you
per block
and
for 6
other people
blocks,
to make me
barely
famous
catching
right
the
now.
817
I
chrono
want to be
clock.
famous, so I don't
By
have to
the end
work.
of the sequence, we understand
Please.
Harold's fastidious and unchanging nature, so that the chaos ahead will seem all the more
Like
extraordinary.
if I actually have to like do like a 9 to 5 or 5 to 9 or wherever it is, like I'll probably not be on this earth for very much longer, to be honest with you. Not to get grim, but like I'm not about to do that, bro. That's stupid. That is stupid. I want to do what I'm doing right now, watching videos, enjoying my time, occasionally playing games, talking about stuff I love. being happy. That's the most important part. Being happy. If you're happy doing a 9 to 5, then that's one thing. But I'm not. So like, I feel like you should always strive for happiness. It's a privilege, but like also like I don't know, bro. It's like first world problems, but like still, there are problems.
Shut up! Cursing the heavens
talking to
in
me?
futility.
No, I'm not. I'm cursing you, you stupid boy, so shut up and leave me alone!
A day in the life opening can set up a character often without any dialogue at all. But our final technique speaks to the audience directly.
Dodgeball.
Oh, hello. I'm White Goodman.
I've only seen the end to this
operator
movie.
and founder of Globo Gym America Corp. And I'm here to tell you that you don't have to be stuck with what you got.
With a
Hold up, that guy in the
opening,
background is actually unrealistic.
Operator and
What the
founder
heck?
of Globo Gym America Corp. And I'm here to
Hey,
tell you that
hey!
you don't have to be stuck with what you got.
Wait, stop. Look at that body. Like pause. Bro, like I can look at a person's body that is of the same sex, bro. Chill out. But look. He literally like has like the Dorito frame, the giant arms. This is like comic accurate Superman right here. This is comic accurate Batman, everything. That's crazy.
With what you got.
With a direct
Doesn't
address
look real.
opening, a character speaks directly to the audience, often breaking the fourth wall.
And that's where we come in.
The Big Short uses direct address throughout.
I told you we'd meet later.
And fittingly opens with Jared Venay conveying crucial information to the audience about how modern banking works.
In the late 70s, banking wasn't a job you went into to make large sums of money. Filled with losers, like selling insurance or accounting. And if banking was boring, then the bond
Ryan
department at the
Gosling
bank
with
was
brown
straight up
hair is just
comatose.
wrong. Don't do that.
That is until Louis
No more of
Ranieri
that
came on the
Hollywood,
scene
no
at
more of
Solomon
that.
Brothers.
In a
Stop
different
that.
context, this information could be dry, but told through an amusing and charismatic character. The information is more digestible and compelling.
In here, let's make some money. What do you say?
You see, Louis didn't know it yet, but he'd already changed banking forever with one simple idea.
The mortgage-backed security, or private label MBS.
This opening in The Big Short, therefore, establishes this world of greedy bankers.
I'll buy 20 million.
Oh, come on, live a little.
25 million.
The money came raining down.
A sharp satirical tone, and sets a precedent for similar
Ew, it has
direct address
contacts in
sequences
too. That's
to follow.
disgusting.
Okay, so here's how a synthetic CD
Selena!
Direct address is an effective way to frame complicated plots while grabbing the audience's attention by breaking the fourth wall. An opening scene's importance is unavoidable.
Okay, extreme close up. Whoa!
An audience will always take a film's beginning as an
Is she
indicator
bad?
of things
Who's
to
that girl?
come. For more inspiration, be sure to check out our other two opening scenes
Dang, this is the end of the video.
videos.
That was fun though.
What other opening techniques should we cover next time? Let us know in the comments.
That was fun.
Of course.
Next.